doing a kind of chatty get ready with me because I never usually do talky videos on my channel, especially not makeup ones, so I thought I'd do something a bit different and just talk you through me doing my makeup. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, then just keep watching. So I'm going to start by taking my Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum, and I think this is in the lightest shade probably, and I'm just going to buff this in all over my face using a Real Techniques buffing. Next I'm going to do my eyeshadow, and I always do my eyeshadow after I've done my foundation because that way if there's any fallout or I make a mess with my eyeshadow, I can always clean it up using my concealer afterwards. So I'm going to be using my Revolution Beyond Flawless palette, and this is one of my favourite palettes. I actually like it as much as I like my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and this has 32 shades in it, and you've got a variety of nudes and bolder colours as well, and I love all of the colours in this palette. So I think I'm going to create a kind of pinky brown nude eye. I haven't really planned out what this makeup is going to be like, so I'm just kind of going to go with the flow and see what happens, but I think I'm going to make a kind of pinky nude eye. So yeah, so I'm going to start by taking this pinky shade here and putting this all over my lid to act as a base colour, and I'm going to be using the Real Techniques base shadow brush for this because this just works best, and I'm just gonna put it all over like the middle of my lid just to act as a base for all my other eyeshadows to stick to and to hopefully to prevent creasing. Putting a lighter colour as a base also helps to make your more vibrant colours stand out more. I don't really know why, but if you put like a white eyeshadow underneath your eyeshadow that you want to use, if it's like a bolder colour, it's just going to make it look more vibrant. So that's a kind of tip for you if you want your eyeshadows to kind of pop more. So next I think I'm just going to take this darker pink shade here, and I'm just going to kind of apply this to the outer edge of my lid. This eyeshadow palette is only about £8 from Superdrug, so it's super affordable, and it's actually, like I said, I like compare it to my Naked palette. So if you can't afford to buy a Naked palette, I would definitely recommend trying out a Makeup Revolution palette because they are really good quality for what you pay, and you get 32 eyeshadows as well, so it's a really good price for what you get. Next I'm just going to take this light brown shade here to kind of act as a transition colour, so I'm just going to put this in my crease and blend it out. I actually find that most days I do my eyeshadow like almost identical. Like I might use different palettes and stuff, but overall it always ends up looking the same because I never really go that bold with my makeup, which I probably should do more because I don't really do that a lot, but you know. I'm then going to take this brown shade here, which is kind of a more plumish shade, and I'm just going to put this in the very outer corner of my eye and then just blend it out. And finally I'm going to take the really light pink shade once again, but I'm going to use my finger to apply it because this is going to make it more pigmented. So I'm just going to apply this using my finger onto the very centre of my eyelid to kind of add contrast to the other areas of the eye which are a bit darker. Also, sorry if my voice sounds really horrible, I don't really know why it does. I did have a cold the other week, so that might be why. And also it's only like 9:30, so I've only been awake for about half an hour, but you know. I'm going to go back to the actual face now and go back and do concealer, highlighter and all that stuff. So let me just zoom you out. So next I'm going to take the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer just to put under my eyes, and I love this concealer because I first tried it like last year when I went to Meadowhall with my friend because she was buying one because she'd used it before, so it was a concealer she used and I needed a new one, so I thought I'd try it out, and I really like it because it's really lightweight but it still covers up like your dark circles and stuff, but it's not cakey, so it's really good for sitting under your eyes. And I'm just going to blend this in with my finger because I find that if I blend it with my finger it looks more flawless and it's less likely to crease, so that's just what I'm doing now. I also apply my concealer in like a kind of half triangle thing because I saw a couple of years ago, I don't know if I watched a video or something, but someone did this and it basically also acts as a kind of highlighter. So instead of just going in a circle under your eye, it also helps to illuminate like other parts of your face, so it kind of doubles as a highlighter at the same time, which is really good. I was now going to use my Hoola bronzer, but I can't find it, which is a bit worrying. So instead I'm just going to go for another Makeup Revolution product, and this is the Vivid Baked Bronzer in Ready to Go. Picked this up last year. It was only about £3 and I just really liked the pattern on it. I don't know if you can see it, if it'll focus, but it's like a really cool marble texture, so I think it looked really cool. So that's like the main reason I bought it, to be honest. But I'm just going to use the Real Techniques contour brush and I'm just going to put this like in the hollows of my cheek and stuff. I don't really do contour because I'm not very good at it, so I don't really try too much because I think it just looks stupid on me. But I go for my bronzer because I have this bad habit of looking like Olaf a lot of the time and I don't really want to look like Olaf in the summer, so bronzer is my best friend at the moment. But yeah, I'm just going to apply this with the contour brush, but then I'm going to blend it in using the buffing brush because as this already has some of my foundation on it as well, it's going to just make it blend a lot more easily into my skin and look more natural. And my camera is about to die, so I'm probably going to have to speed up or come back to this video, which is annoying. But I'm just going to carry on until it does die. So if it randomly cuts out and I look different, it's probably because I've had to charge my battery. But you know. Next I'm going to take a MUA highlighter, and this is the Undress Your Skin one. So I'm just going to use the eyeshadow brush which I used earlier, which is the base shadow brush. And someone commented this on my other video about using an eyeshadow brush for a highlighter, but I don't really have any highlighter brushes at the moment, so I just kind of use the eyeshadow brush because I find it's the best shape as a kind of alternative to an actual like highlighting brush. And I do want to get like an actual highlighter brush in the future, but at the moment I don't have one, so I'm just working with whatever I have at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to go back to my eyes now because all my eyeshadow and stuff is like settled, so I'm just going to go back, apply a bit of eyeliner and mascara, and then I'll come back to lips and stuff. So I'm just going to make a really small one just here, just to make my eyes look a little bit bigger because I do have quite small eyes, so I really like winged eyeliner because it makes your eyes look a lot bigger. So yeah. So finally for my eyes, I'm just going to take the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and this is my favourite mascara. I first tried it I think last March or May, whenever it came out. There was like a small sample of it in like Owl magazine, so I got it then and it lasted me like 3 or 4 months, to be honest. And then when we went on holiday in August, I bought it at duty free because it's like one of my favourite mascaras, and obviously if you're in duty free stuff's cheaper, so it is about like £20 I think normally, but I would definitely say it's worth it because it's one of my favourite mascaras I've tried. And I really like the Maybelline Lash Sensational as well, but my eyes do not like that because whenever I use it I always like get a really sore eye, or I get a sty or something. So I think there's something in that like mascara what my eye just doesn't like, so I just stick to the Roller Lash because that works for me. But yeah, just take whatever mascara you have, and I think as long as you like apply enough of it, you can basically get good eyelashes with whatever you have. So don't feel like disheartened if you still have like drugstore makeup, because to be honest I think some drugstore makeup is just as good as the high-end stuff, if not better in some cases. So I still love everything from the drugstore, to be honest, and a lot of the times I choose it over the high-end stuff because if you can get the same thing for a cheaper price, why wouldn't you? Let me know if you like these more chatty kind of videos, because usually I just like overlay music onto these videos because I don't really like talking through it like on a voiceover. They just stress me out because I feel like I have to cram all my words in to try and get it all to fit the time. But if you like me doing the more chatty makeup kind of videos, then give it a thumbs up so I know, because I might do more in the future. But moving on to lips, I'm not actually doing anything with my eyebrows if you're wondering, because my fringe basically covers them anyway, so yeah. So with my lips, I'm just going to start by using the number 7 Lip Shine crayon thingy, and this I'm just using kind of as a base, and it's also quite moisturising, so it kind of doubles as a moisturiser as well, which is good. Next I'm going to use the Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner, and I bought this a couple months ago because I didn't really used to use lip liners a lot, but now I really like them because they make your lipstick last longer, and you can also like make your lips look bigger as well, so that's just a bonus. Finally, I'm going to take the Sleek Matte Me lipstick in Birthday Suit, and I recently bought this because Sophie from Soph Does Nails on YouTube, who has an absolutely amazing channel by the way, so go and check it out, I'll have her link down below. She always raves about this, so I thought I'd try it out, and it only cost about £5, so it's not the most expensive thing in the world. And I really like it so far because it just works really well, to be honest. And I never really use matte lip products, but I really like this one, so yeah. It usually takes about like a minute or two just to properly set and go completely matte, but then once it does, it stays pretty well. But when I went to a party the other day, it kept smudging everywhere, but that might have just been because I was like having drink and stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it for parties because it will get all over your face and it's not a good look. But apart from that, it's really good, so I can't really complain. Finally, while I'm waiting for the lipstick thing to set, I'm going to take my number 7 loose powder and just apply this all over my face to make sure everything stays where it is now. And this was actually quite expensive, I think. It cost about £10.50, and maybe that's not a lot to some people, but I usually spend like £3 on powders, so it was quite a big investment to me. But so far I really like it, and it's really good for setting everything in place. And I'm actually using a blush brush for this, but this is a blush brush and it's absolutely massive, so I never actually use this for blusher. So I'm just going to kind of do some baking here. Never really bake, but you know. Also, just wanted to quickly say thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I hit it last night because I'm filming this on Tuesday, but you won't see it till Sunday. So basically at the start of this week I hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'm just so grateful to have all of you. Like, 1,000 is a lot of people, so the fact that I have 1,000 subscribers is actually kind of scary, but at the same time I'm so happy that all of you want to be part of my YouTube, and I've made so many amazing friends because of my YouTube. So yeah, I just want to say a quick thank you to all of you who've like supported my channel by subscribing. And if you're not subscribed, the button is right there. Is it there or is it there? The button is down here somewhere, so if you do want to subscribe, then you can click the button and be part of my squad, you know. No one would want to be part of my squad, but nonetheless, the offer stands. So yeah, this is the finished look. It basically looks like all of my makeup on a daily basis, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to have to cut it now because my battery is about to die, because this is 23 minutes long, so I'm going to have to edit this as well, which I'm going to regret talking so much. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and I might do more in the future. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I will see you next week with another video.